okay, for like the past like freaking hour, I've been trying to set up the lighting in a way where I can get like this quality with my face, because you know, the last few videos I've been uploading have been pretty darn blurry, and I blame that mostly on the artificial lighting I've been using for the shoots and stuff. And today, like, I noticed like it's a really nice day out, and like, okay, I might be able to go into a different room and try to shine the light in at an angle where it would be like I can get some really good. I can look well. I can look well. That's all I'm trying to say here. But for some reason, like this camera that I have right on my computer will be like every time I like try and back up too far, I'll be like, oh, nope, gotta autofocus and make it look darker. It's just like. So, in case you're wondering why you're only seeing my face, my hands today, instead of my entire body, that's why. But in any case, what is going on, guys? I got a UU match here against this dude I found on the Spoken server on PO, as per usual, by the name of, I believe it was TalkingLion, I believe? Maybe sort of, yeah, I think it was TalkingLion. Yeah, it was. Okay, yeah, that's right. But in any case, I'll just get the team preview up and go on right about now. Yeah, so, as you can clearly tell, it's just that usual team I've been using in UU for like the past week. That's been really working out well for me. The one like that's based around the Chesto, Rest Kingdra, and then building support for that. And you know, I mean, of course, it's not like where it is right now because I did get rid of the Hitmontop for the Machamp, but that's beside the point. Looking at his team, the main threats I'm seeing here are the Empoleon and the Rhyperior. The Empoleon, just because the only two super effective moves I can hit it with are Thunderbolt from Zapdos and Close Combat from Hitmontop, both of which I know won't be able to OHKO it. And really, Empoleon's the only thing in UU that can really like act as a really, really hard check to Kingdra, just because it resists both its stabs in Water and Dragon, so that's going to suck. So I got to make sure I take that thing out before I can do anything with Kingdra. Also, the Rhyperior is another massive threat to my team because I literally have no safe switch into it, bar maybe Kingdra. But even then, like I can't really take a hit from that thing because it will still do a lot of damage. And you might be asking yourselves, well, what about Roserade? Well, the thing is, Roserade acts as a good check to Rhyperior, but not a good counter. Like I can bring in Roserade if I really wanted to, but the thing is, it won't be able to take a hit at all. Well, if he does manage to set up entry hazards, which I would be surprised if he didn't, because I am sashed, he'll still be able to OHKO me with any one of his 3 attacks. So literally, I have to pretty much kill something off in order to safely bring in Roserade and then finish him off with like a Leaf Storm from that perspective. But other than that, though, I feel like I can handle myself decently well. The Victini I can easily handle with Chandelure and Kingdra, because the only move I have to worry about from that thing is V-Create, which I can quad resist with Kingdra and I'm immune to with Chandelure. The Shaman I can easily handle with Zapdos and Chandelure right there, and well, to an extent Roserade, I guess. The Sableye is going to be kind of a pain, but just as long as I have Roserade and Chandelure to help me out there, I can easily just OHKO that thing with a Leaf Storm and or Fire Blast, because I've run some calcs, and modest Chandelure OHKOs Sableye, standard Sableye with a Fire Blast most of the time, so it's a good thing to know if you're interested in using Chandelure and trying to handle that Sableye. But in any case, the last guy, of course, is Heracross, which even then, like, it's not that big of a threat to me. All I got to really do is, well, I got to watch out for Stone Edge, but other than that, like Hitmontop, Zapdos, Chandelure, all of which I can easily handle. Actually, Registeel too. Just got to watch out for the close combat. I just got to watch out for the respective weaknesses and moves and sorts with them. But other than that, though, it turns out to be a pretty good game, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So, but I think that's enough rambling out of my persona. I'm just going to move along and get to the battle. So, yeah, let's just go. Crossfade, I guess. Alright, so he's going to lead off with Empoleon. I lead off with my Roserade here. I'm going to try and put this thing to sleep. Unfortunately, I do miss, which does suck. He's going to set up his Stealth Rocks right there and then, which is also going to suck. I'm going to Crow for the Sleep Powder again. Miss, which sucks. He's going to roar me out into my Registeel, which is alright, because that at least allows me to scare him off and set up my own rocks, layers, and swords. Unfortunately, that doesn't allow him to easily bring in his Rhyperior here on the switch. I'm going to bring in my Hitmontop. No, well, okay, it's the only thing that can really take a hit from this thing, and I know nothing will want to take an Earthquake except, well, Zapdos because I'm mute, but even I don't want to risk like getting nailed with a Rock Blast because I know most Rhyperiors normally don't carry choice items except maybe for the ban, which I don't really see that much. I'm going to go for the Rapid Spear in here, predicting some form of switch into something. Unfortunately, that switch happens to be into a Sableye, which is obviously going to resist it because it's a Ghost type and resist normal. I mean, pretty obvious there. I'm going to go and bring my Chandelure. I need to get a little caught up here. I'm going to bring in my Chandelure here. Take the Willow's Flash Fire Boost like a beast, and he's going to predict me to stay in and go for the Fire Blast and thinking he'll might be able to take it well, but because Chandler has such a godly special attack, and if I got the Flash Fire boost on enough, it's going to be easy to KO on this Rhyperior, which is phenomenal, if I do say so myself. He's going to bring this Heracross here, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, this thing is probably maybe going to be Scarf, because that's normally what Heracrosses run these days, and I really don't want to get nailed by a Night Slash and or Stone Edge, so I'm going to bring in my Hitmontop, get the new Intimidate going. However, he goes for the Earthquake, which is weird, because you normally don't see Earthquake on Heracross at all, because it's kind of redundant coverage, but I mean, each their own, I guess. In any case, I'm going to bring in my Roserade here, and I'm going to try to see if I can get him to switch into something else or something. I make some weird plays, and this is the part of the match where I make some really weird plays, and I feel like I could have played a lot better here than I did. But in any case, I'm going to bring in my Chandelure right here as he goes straight for the taunt. I guess he was predicting me to go for the taunt and get some attempt to put him to sleep or set up Toxic Spikes. But in any case, now I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. Unfortunately, that won't be able to really do too much to him. And he brings in his Victini. I'm going to try and take that well and try and finish him off there. However, he is Scarfed, which is really weird because now I'm thinking to myself, wait, so the Heracross isn't Scarfed? So wait, is he running double Scarfers? What? In my opinion, that's really weird, but in any case, I'm bringing Roserade, and I'm going to try and put him to sleep. Unfortunately, I don't, and I miss the sleep powder again, which just happens to be a recurring theme in this match. Don't ask me why. Whatever, but yeah, so I bring my Zapdos at this point, and I know for a fact I have HP Flying, but for some reason my idiotic mind is thinking, oh, well maybe I should go for the Thunderbolt instead. And I'm thinking, like, I don't understand what was going through my mind through the rest of this match. Like, I could have easily made so many other plays which would have really benefited me to a better extent. I don't know, that's just me, but in any case, he's going to bring his Heracross right now. I go for the Iron Head. I don't know why I didn't go for the Thunderwave when the obvious switch was so obvious. I mean, I guess maybe I didn't want to get like a Guts boost or something. I don't know, like, I am making stupid play after stupid play here that I would have, I mean, like, albeit it makes the match a lot more closer, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, that's what happens in the end, but still, like, I could have played a lot smarter here. I don't know, I mean, whatever, I mean, Hitmontop dies off there, I get the Intimidate off, I get the -2 defenses on him thanks to his -2 close combats, and I bring in Zapdos, and this turn I actually go for the Roost here in the switch, and now I go for the HP Flying, which for some reason I felt like I could have easily been able to kill this thing off with an HP Flying when I initially had Zapdos in here, but I guess maybe I didn't want to take HP Ice and get a lot of damage going here. I don't know, but that's just me. I could have probably dealt a lot of damage to this thing. In any case, Heracross comes back in. I know an obvious Stone Edge is so blatantly obvious, so I'm going to bring in my Registeel here, take it like a champ. And this play, again, another stupid move from my end, whereas I could have easily Thunderwave this Empoleon, made my life a lot easier being able to outspeed. I go for the Iron Head out of all moves. What? No! I mean, was I predicting like the switch into Sableye? I mean, why would I do that when it's not even that obvious of a switch? Like, I don't know, but in any case, it's gonna keep phasing me out as I keep missing my sleep patterns over again. This is like this 13th time, and also, like, I should have realized he would have died as a Roxanne switching. I don't know, I'm being heavily critical of myself, but you know what, I don't care. This is me being weird. So I'm gonna say, in any case, Heracross comes in, finishes me off with a close combat there. I guess he didn't want to risk the miss with the Mega Horn here. But in any case, I'm gonna bring in Zapdos right here. I know for a fact that's probably my game at this point, just as long as I'm playing relatively smart around the rest of this team. I'm gonna roost off here, knowing full well that I can literally just take the close combats days in and days out, and pretty much roost back up to full and get myself to the point where, okay, I can easily finish off the rest of his team with Zapdos and just kill him with Thunderbolt, Hidden Power Flying, or those two moves respectively to the rest of his team. I mean, all he's got left is Victini, Empoleon, and Heracross. For some reason, at this point, I'm like, okay, I can easily finish him off with the Thunderbolt right there, which is awesome. So I take him out right there, and that's pretty nice. And now he brings in his Victini here, and I'm guessing I was predicting either a switch into, I was predicting a V-Create here, and that's why I switch into Kingdra this turn. However, he predicts that goes for the Zen Headbutt. And I know for a fact I don't want to be taking another one here, so all I'm going to do here is bring in Registeel at this point. Take the Zen Headbutt like a champ, and then be able to finish him off here and there with the Seismic Toss and or Iron Head, depending on what move I'm feeling like. I'm assuming I go for the Seismic Toss since I know it's a definite KO, which is what I go for, so at least I'm making a smart play there, huh? Well, in any case, now his last guy here is Napoleon, which I know I can easily finish off with Zapdos. However, I just want to keep Registeel here and rack up some damage here and there, possibly get the paralysis off. I mean, I probably should have gone for the Thunder Wave here. That way I could have, like, gotten the lucky Para-Hacks here and there. Maybe it would have been, I don't know, dealing with this Napoleon a little bit easier. But in any case, he's just going to keep going for them Scalds and Swords. I'm just going to roost off the damage. However, he does get the Burn Hacks there, which does kind of suck. But I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter too much. It's just some residual damage. And I know for a fact the only time that like Skull will be really doing damage is if I get him in that Tor range. And this does reveal that he does have the Ice Beam, which does scare me to an extent. However, at this point, I'm like, okay, you know what? I could probably finish this thing off with a Thunderbolt. I just want to get up to max HP, maximum HP as possible, which does. I mean, eventually I realized at this point, like, okay, you know what, screw this. It's going to be a 2-hit KO no matter what I do. I might as well just try and finish him off with a Thunderbolt. And I get 56% right there. Okay, cool. So that means next turn it's going to easily be able to finish him off right there and then. And yeah, so that's pretty much the game against TalkingLion, where Infinite Trials makes many stupid mistakes and could have probably played a bit better by his standards. And yeah, but with that, guys, that is essentially the upload for today. If you enjoyed this video, guys, you can rate, comment, subscribe, and this is me saying peace out, yo, and have a good one. And I apologize for my overly critical behavior, but this recording session's been going on for too long, and it's been frustrating me. That's why I'm being so critical. Goodbye.